Now, the I thought would say, who am I? When this I would say, who am I, is searching for the truth. That is a good question. But as we mentioned before, it would go outside and searching for that outside until it would realize that the search has to go inside, inwards. In the deep meditation, when this body feels the bliss and love, in one of those deep meditation, the truth will be revealed to this I. When we meditate deeply and we go within as just a watcher, as a watcher, with that experience, deep experience of love and bliss, all of a sudden, the seeker would realize that this I would not exist. And all there is this absolute being. So the love and the bliss is gonna bring you home. That is the deepest truth of the deep meditation. Now, what we are trying to do here, instead of going all the way deep in here, as diving in, we're just doing some sort of a snorkeling on the surface of the water. That's all we are doing here right now. As we mentioned before, this I now in this path of the truth would say, I am conditioned. I am identified with this mind. And I have to bring myself to the present moment. I have to quiet my mind. And that itself, we want to find out if this I is the truth. Is this I that at the last point that it says that I am conditioned and I am identified with this mind, we want to find out if that I is the truth. And that is called, again, self-inquiry. That would bring that I to the reality of the absolute. So how do we do that? Very simple. By looking inside and see if this I that claims that I am identified with the mind, is that I exist. Very simple. We just close our eyes. I am identified with my mind. See if you can find that I. I have to bring myself to the present moment. I cannot stop my thoughts. See, when you go deep down here, there is absolutely, other than the space of being, aware being who's here and now, there is no I. That I vanishes, disappears. You can just stay there. You really, every time you use this word, I, use just this, any sentence with I or my, you need to go deep down and see where this I is coming from. And is that true? Is that real? Because this isness, this being, is in peace already. This isness is already presence. I just have to explain again one more time. You are already the presence. There is no past, present, and future. There is always one moment. And that is this presence here and now. And this presence doesn't become a past moment again. See, the moments that is in the mind, in this mind, it is past, present, and the future. So this present moment would become a past again. So that would be in the horizontal realm. But the presence of being that you are that is only one moment, and that's it. There is only one moment, and it's always this presence. And when we ask the question of who am I, it always has to be in the presence to ask. If we go to the mind and go to the past and try to discover who am I, we go to the story of the mind. The story of the mind, that is a memory, is right here. This is the story of me. This is the story of me, and this is me and my body and my story. But when we are really want to find the truth has to be in here and now, in the present moment. Who am I? We notice that this silent being is always here. The things, the events, everything comes and goes. Everything in this world comes and goes. Even the thoughts in the body comes and goes. But there is this still conscious being, presence here and now. And that is empty. That is not a person, is unassociated being in this presence, living through the body and observing. See, there is this observer, silent watcher in this present moment, who is watching through the eyes. So there are two different visions. I just want you to realize there is a vision that is connected to I, me. So this I is connected to this I, to this me, and is looking. If this is the vision, this vision is constantly looking for what is right for me. It's constantly searching for, shopping around and see what's right for me. What do I need? What's good for me? This is good, this is bad. I like this, I don't like that. So this vision is connected to this I. But when this I vanishes, disappears, we notice that this I gets connected to the source. And it sees through the source. In other words, source is just, looks through the eye from here. From here. Now, this absolute is watching everything, is observing everything, and is aware of everything. But just like the way these eyes are, these eyes can see everything, but cannot see themselves. Anything that is away from these eyes, the eye can see, but the eye cannot see itself. It's the same as this being, this infinite being who is present and is a silent watcher from the center of the body, from here. This being observing everything through the eyes, but completely unattached, is not attached to anything. It's just a watcher, is a silent watcher. Now, the question is, this watcher, as I mentioned, is aware of everything, but cannot see or observe itself, if you notice that. It's just like these eyes. The eyes can see everything, but cannot see itself. So we're going to continue in the next video.